everyone, it's Sammy from Sammy's Sweet Life, and I have exactly 5 minutes until I have to get Stella up. I'm letting her sleep as late as humanly possible before we go to mom's group, but she is snoozing, so I'm gonna have to wake her up today. Today's video is going to be something I pieced together for the rest of this week, and I'm very excited. It is bright and early Monday morning, and I am double fitness tracking today. So I'm going to be wearing the new Amazon Halo View all week long. I'm going to compare it to my tried and true favorite watch, my Apple Watch Series 7. And we're just going to have both of them on my arm all week long. I have used it for sleep tracking for 3 nights. I've only used it at night, but that's going to play into how long the battery lasts from here on out. So I have used it a little bit. I don't know what it's currently at. I didn't even bring my phone in here, but I will see how long I get with the battery life and we'll charge it as needed. I used it for an alarm clock this morning to wake myself up, and I really like the alarm clock feature. I did an unboxing video where I did put it on and use the alarm clock. It just vibrates a little bit and it totally woke me up. It was nice and peaceful, and I've been wearing it at night and I don't even notice that I'm wearing it. It doesn't bother me at all. And I do actually like at night you can turn on sleep mode so the screen doesn't come on. Like when you tilt, both screens will brighten up. This one is totally black unless you tilt it. There you go. I don't know if you can see that. It's totally black. This one has an always on feature now for the Series 7. But at night, if you flick your wrist, it will not turn on. You have to actually tap the little button, which is really nice. So if I get up to go to the bathroom, I can tap the button, see what time it is. It says we have 15 minutes until mom's group. I've got to get her up very soon. Her breakfast is ready. I'm just going to pack her breakfast and pack her and go. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start a fitness routine on here. On my Apple Watch, I use the other category. It's kind of like a HIIT workout that we do. And then on the fitness tracker, let's see, what workouts do we have? Exercise. We can do walk, run, cycle, fitness training, which I'll probably do fitness training. HIIT. Oh no, they do have a HIIT. I might do HIIT. Weights, yoga, rowing, swim, and others. So I'll see how it goes with the HIIT. And then I probably will try the fitness training as well, and then maybe do other on here so we can compare the different ones against the Apple Watch. So I'm just going to be, setting both of them at the same time, seeing how it goes for various workouts. I do some workouts in my home gym as well, so I'll track it for that. Today I totally slept in and did not get up to do any sort of extra work. I was just not feeling it this morning, but when I do work out at home, I will set it for that. So far so good. Like, it doesn't feel like I'm wearing anything extra because it's so lightweight and so tiny, and I do like the thinner band. I do feel like the one thing with the Apple Watch is while it is amazing and it has a lot of capability, the battery on it sucks, and also it's really big, like really big and chunky on your wrist. So it's not something that just kind of blends into your arm, whereas this one, I'm interested to see how many people even notice that I'm wearing a second band. I don't know that people are really gonna pay attention or notice because it's just so small compared to the other one, but we'll see. Maybe somebody really quick will be like, what's on your arm? Okay, anyway, that is where we are at. I'm excited to try this out all week long and have 2 bands on my wrist all week long. I will wear it overnights, and then we'll see how long the battery lasts. It's supposed to be 7 days of wear, so I've worn it 3 nights, but that's not full days, so it should maybe be a little bit better than 7 days in that case. So yeah, I'm excited to get this experiment off to a start. Okay, so I've got both bands on. Nobody even noticed or said anything, so we're gonna start looking at the apps. Here is the Halo app. You can see calories burned, steps. Their thing is points. You want to get like so many points for exercise. And then there was my sleep last night, which was good. I woke up once and went to the bathroom, so that was that big red break right there. And everything looks pretty decent. Time to fall asleep, 3 minutes. I was pretty tired. Time to wait 52 minutes, so that part's not so great. The other days have been less than that. So we had time to wake 44 minutes. The first day was much better, 30 minutes the first day. So I wake up a lot in the night. You can see the little red lines are me waking up. Tossing and turning, unfortunately. All right, so let's see. I don't know where we find, there's our exercise. I don't know where to find, there, activity, your daily health. See if I can see some metrics here. So you can see it's, doing activities, the heart rate drops back down after different sections of activity. And that's the activity points. That's their thing for this Amazon Halo. And then what else do we see? Intense activity for 33 of the minutes. Moderate activity, light activity. Hit lots of steps, calories burned 483, which I was switching to the other app, and I think it's pretty similar to what the other app said. Max heart rate, average heart rate, and that's what it gives you. So pretty good little metrics there. And then switching over to the other one, 460. Okay, since the Apple one shows me a map, I'm going to not show it up on the screen. The heart rate map looks pretty similar. Total calories and active calories are different on this app. So active calories is 467, average heart rate 137, which I think the other one said 130. Yeah, 135 for that. So they're very, very similar for the heart rate. And it's showing here 172 as the max, and the Halo one shows 171. So they're very, very similar as far as calculating things. Calories burned are pretty similar. You can see the time was very similar. 1 hour, 3 minutes, 30 seconds. 1 hour, 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Okay, so they both say that. And yeah, I think it stacks up pretty well as far as that exercise. But yeah, so far so good. I like everything. It was easy. I couldn't figure out how to turn it off for a second. That took me a second to do that. But other than that, very easy. The app is pretty intuitive. You're finding what you need. I haven't tried out any of the programs or anything. I'll have to do that. There's lots of things on here. There's fitness, sleep, nutrition, mindfulness, tone. So yeah, lots of different videos and exercises and recipes and meditations, all sorts of things in here. Alrighty, it is day 2 of wearing both of the watches here. So this one has started to sort of hurt my arm. Like it feels pretty tender there because I'm not used to having something up so high, and also it lumps out. I'm going to show you guys. It will probably be blinking green here and there. But you can see it like sort of lumps down, and it definitely is making my arm feel a little bit sore right there. I'm not used to wearing it, so I did loosen it a little bit more today. I don't feel like I had it on super tight, but it definitely is feeling a little bit achy from the pressure of that one. So I wanted to show you guys, I did end up going to mom's group this morning, and also I did exercise last night and try out the cycling. So I have not looked at this at all. For the cycling, I did a 45-minute, and I forgot to set the, I keep calling it a Fitbit, the Amazon Halo. So I didn't end up setting it until 2 minutes into this cycling. But there's what it looks like for the Apple Watch. It just transfers my Peloton information. And then for over here, let's see if I can go find my activity for yesterday. Oh, my sleep was not as good last night. We'll look at that in a second. Let's see, activity, that was my morning fitness training here. So let's see. They give me a calories. Yeah, calories 415, where the other one gave me quite a bit more for this morning. 471 versus 415. And this one I ended up putting it in as strength. Fitness training, that's what they call it, fitness training. So it was a little bit different activity. Last time I did HIIT. I don't know if it makes that much difference which activity you pick, but I tried different ones to see if they would be much different, but that one seems to be okay. Let's see. I don't know how to go back. See, activity details. Maybe over here. Activity points. This was my activity yesterday. Does it give me my activities there? Okay, there's my cycling. So I forgot to set it until I was 2 minutes in, so the duration's a little bit off for that. And it shows calories burned 469. So let's go back to this one. And it said calories burned 431, they're active calories. So I would say both of them are right on track with each other. So there's the heart rate, max 167, average 148. Let's see what it says here. Average heart rate 146. So it's off by 2, and I don't know which one's the correct one. I just assumed that they're both about right. So far the activities are tracking pretty well. Again, like nobody said anything about it except Olivia. Olivia was like, WTF, why do you have another thing on your arm over there, Mom? But other than her, nobody has said anything about it yet. I'm waiting to see if anybody will be like, why do you have 2 things on your arm? But nobody has said anything yet, so maybe they're just being super polite. Anyway, it's tracking really well. The only downside, I would say, is just it's a little bit sore on my arm because I'm not used to wearing anything right there, but obviously it's not going to affect anything. It's just a little bit sore. Let's see, we'll go back and look at my sleep last night, which was not as good. I ended up going to bed a lot later. We ended up watching a movie and staying up till, gosh, like 1 o'clock almost. let's see, sleep. There we go. Yeah, there you go, 1:09. Oh my gosh, it was pretty late, so I slept in this morning hardcore. So my sleep was not as good. I have 2 big wake ups. Awake time only 24 minutes, but I feel like the awake time has been much more previous nights. Yeah, 52 minutes, almost an hour. That one 45 minutes. So these nights were better. And yeah, so I just didn't get quite as much sleep. You can see I ended up going to bed super late and it really affected my number of hours of sleep. Time to fall asleep, 16 minutes. I've been pretty good. Usually I lay in bed before I'm like trying to fall asleep anyway, and I kind of wind down, read or meditate or do something, and then I put on a sleep meditation or an audiobook. Lately I've been listening to an audiobook, and that's when I like turn the light out, start the audio or the sleep meditation, and then I'm out super quick. And then time awake 24 minutes. Not as bad, but I got 2 big red marks where other nights I only had one big red mark. It's usually like when I get up and go to the bathroom, and if it's like anywhere near 5 a.m. I'm like, should I just stay up for the day? But late night like that, it doesn't make me question. Like here, that was like 7 o'clock. I'm like, I'm gonna go back to bed. But I should have just stayed up. So anyway, not super awful until today, just staying up too late. And I will make up for it tonight. I will be going to bed either on time or early tonight because I am definitely feeling it today. Okay, it's actually been quite a while since I filmed the first part of the Halo review, and I actually returned it. I did not realize you have like a year window to return it, and so I was looking online about it and returned it. I hesitated even like putting this video together, but I wanted to wrap up the video, talk about it a little bit, and the main thing that it came down to is I ended up upgrading my Apple Watch. I now have a Series 8. They did a lot of sleep tracking updates to their software, so I think it's on previous versions too, not just the 8, but I was getting the 8 because of other things that went along with the Series 8, but I ended up starting to use it at night. I ended up originally just testing out the sleep tracking and comparing the sleep tracking on the Halo to the sleep tracking on the Apple Watch, and I decided I'm going to stick with the Apple Watch. I do end up charging it like right before bed. I will put the watch on the little charger and then go take off my makeup, brush my teeth, do all the stuff that I need to do right before bed, and then I'll sit in bed and possibly read or play on my phone or whatever I do to kind of wind down, and then I will put the watch on right before I go to sleep. And then the other time I will put it on is when I shower in the morning. So I will, generally speaking, do my workout, then go shower, and when I go to shower I will put it on the charger as well. And between those 2 times I've only had very few times that it has gone to where it's a lower battery. It'll warn me at like 15% or 10% battery life left, and I'll just go plug it in for a little while. Generally speaking, I charge it 1 to 2 times a day, and it seems to be enough. It goes to fully charged by the time I put it back on at bedtime usually, so it doesn't seem to be a problem at all. I have not had many times at all where it even tells me low battery. So if I charge it 1 to 2 times a day, it's no big deal, but wearing it at night was definitely a different thing than I'm used to. I was used to just putting the Halo band on at night, and with this one, I put the Apple Watch back on at night. So it's been a little bit different, but I really wanted to basically just be able to use one device. I was just not happy with the sleep tracking until now, and I wasn't happy with the battery life until the Series 8 version as well. So I just knew I wasn't gonna wear it overnight. I charged it overnight in previous versions of the Apple Watch, and now that the 8 has a better battery life, I haven't had trouble with it, and they've also updated the sleep stuff so that it tracks what I want it to track. I want it to track the levels of sleep, and I want it to track the amount of time I'm asleep. Between those things, I am content with just having the Apple Watch for sleep tracking. And you know, I talked about the activity tracking in this video strictly for you guys, not for myself. I am going to be using the Apple Watch for fitness tracking anyway. I really just got it for the sleep tracking. And now because the Apple Watch does that adequately enough, I didn't need the Halos. I still just wanted to put this video together because I did put time into reviewing it a little bit for you guys, and I wanted to share it with you. So if you want something that's going to be quite a bit cheaper than an Apple Watch, it's a really good option. I just personally already have the Apple Watch, so now I just don't need the Halo, but I can see it being something valuable to other people. The one thing I will say is because this one tracks sleep and the Halo has a little subscription every month after the first year, I would definitely recommend looking at alternatives because I really just I hate that everything, this is a gripe, like not just with tracking things, this is a gripe with everything. Everything is a freaking subscription now and I cannot stand it. I just cannot stand it. I'd rather pay upfront for a more expensive thing and not have to pay a monthly membership to things. I just hate it. I hate that all the music things are becoming subscription only options. Even like Adobe Photoshop, I got a new laptop so my old software didn't work on it and now Adobe Photoshop is a subscription-based thing. So I'm like, I'm not gonna pay you guys 80 bucks a month or whatever it is to use a program. Like, just give me the $1,000 software. I'd much rather pay that upfront, do all of it. So I just have a gripe in general of yet another subscription-based thing. So that was the main thing that pushed me to try out the Apple Watch. Now that the Apple Watch does the sleep stuff, I don't need the Halo and I can get away with not trying to pay it's only going to be like $3 a month or $4 a month or something, but still it's just another subscription thing and I just don't like it. So ultimately, that's what I decided. I returned it. It was a nice product. I feel like it does what it says it's gonna do, but the subscription-based thing and already having an Apple Watch, it made it a no-go for me. So anyway, I hope you guys found this video helpful. I feel like for the price point, it's an awesome product. I just hesitate with it being a subscription. And I think somebody in my original unboxing of it had said, like, I'm not even close to interested because it's a subscription-based thing and it does do some things without the subscription, but you have to have the subscription to be able to get all of the perks and features out of it. So that's just something to note and I hope you guys found this video helpful in some way. Be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe and I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.